Goethe said, I have come to the frightening conclusion that I am the decisive element. It is my personal approach that creates the climate. It is my daily mood that makes the weather. So my invitation today is to meditate, to reflect about our attitude, our daily attitude towards life. Inviting you to embrace your seat, taking that seat of the observer. Welcoming yourself to your practice, receiving the invitation of your prana, this life force in the form of your breath, to bring the awareness within, to connect with the intention of the practice. And from the core of our being, be aware, acknowledging how do we relate with life. What is our constant attitude? And how that attitude is defining our life, defining our future. Namaste. So please begin by standing in Tadasana, mountain pose. You're connecting with your earth element, that is stability of the earth. Bow your shoulders, maintain the awareness towards your breath. Inhaling, rising your arms. Fulfill your being with that prana behind your breath. Exhale, we bow back to the intention. A few more times. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bow. Inhale. Keeping your hands together as you exhale. So bring your hands toward your heart and then interlace your fingers as you maintain the exhalation, pushing down towards the ground. Exhale fully and completely everything that doesn't serve you anymore. Exhale and inhale from that open, empty, clear space. Rise, lift your arms, take your heels off the mat, compact your hips. Inhale and exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Twist to the left. Inhale, back to center. Heels down. Side stretch to your right. Back to center. Side stretch to your left. Back to center. Taking your arms in front of you, keeping your fingertips facing up, trying to maintain a 90 degrees angle here. Close your fist and open, close and open. Now, adding a strength and a speed. So we're warming up the area around your wrist. Going to be working in some arm balancings today. So it is important to maintain strength and stability, flexibility as well around the wrist. So now open your arms to the side, soften your shoulders, but keep your arms strong. Again, fingertips facing up. And close the fist and open. As much as you can, try to maintain that 90 degrees angle of your wrist, so you actually trigger the right muscles. Soften the muscles around your neck. Soften your gaze. Now, crossing your right wrist above your left, interlace your fingers, and gently bring your arms inside and out. Some people might be able only to come up to here, and that's totally fine. So please, again, respect your practice. Others might be able to completely straight the arms. Back to center. And now change your left wrist or your left hand on top of your right. In and out. again to center. And then at the top of your mat. As you inhale, rise. Exhale, bow, Uttanasana, forward bend. Inhale, elongating. Exhale, bow, maybe a little bit deeper this time. Inhale, come all the way back again to still. Back to the heart, one more time. Inhale, synchronizing movement with breath. Inhale, elongate, looking forward. Exhale, bow deeper. Inhale, strong legs coming all the way back to center. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Look forward. Exhale, bow, Uttanasana. Bend your knees and jump or walk back into plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, slide forward into Bhujangasana or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog, Adho Mukha Chavanasana. Inhale, right leg up and step forward with your right foot, hands between your legs. Strong back leg. Inhale, look up. Make your hips a little bit lower. Very strong back leg. Exhale, start bending your elbows. Lizard. Inhale, up. Step forward, Uttanasana, forward bend. Inhale, coming all the way back again to standing. Back to the heart. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward bend. Inhale, look forward, and exhale, jump back, plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg up and high. Step forward with your left foot. Hands between the legs, strong back leg, descend the hip. Look up, lift the chest. And now from here, bend your elbows. As your shoulders and elbows are the same height. And look up, straight the arms. Step forward for Uttanasana. Forward bend. Inhale, rise back again to your mountain. Tadasana. Pause. Catch your breath. Inhale, rise your arms. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward bend. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bow. And step back into downward dog. Bend your knees. And stretch nicely your arms. Kind of a variation here of Balasana, baby pose. Hips towards your heels. Now from here, we're going to start building towards dolphin. So I have the blocks here. If there's people who suffer from some lack of stability around the shoulder joint, or there's some pain, I fully recommend to use the blocks. So you can always have a strap around your upper arm to maintain stability. And if you don't have the blocks, I invite you to imagine that you have those blocks between your hands and between your elbows. So the idea is that you're hugging towards that midline, that kind of muscular energy to maintain the stability of the joint. So if you're using the blocks, you will have one block just at the edge of your elbows, and the other block, you hold it kind of in this L shape between your thumb and your index finger. Hands completely facing down. From here, inhale, look forward, and strong legs, you go into dolphin. Then in your dolphin, there's a tendency, if your shoulders are tight, to start rounding the spine. So avoid that, and instead, think about another shoulder penetrating between your shoulder blades, and it's pushing your chest towards your thighs. Just the same idea of Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. So look, something like this. So instead of rounding, you go back. Penetrate between the shoulders, maybe you walk a little bit closer. And again, push back. And then maybe a little bit more. And push back, sending the chest toward your thighs. And you can release. Take a break, maybe in baby pose if you need it. Now from here we're going to start building again more strength through your arms. If anytime you need to pause, please again respect your practice. And if dolphin is being too much for you, you can just build more time in downward dog. So let's go into dolphin. Imagine those blocks between your hands and your elbows. And from dolphin, you will go forward, kind of doing a little push up. Then you're going to kiss the ground and push back. And then from here, continue into downward dog. Both arms must go evenly at the same time. Now start bending the elbows at the same time towards the dolphin. Kiss the ground and push back. All the way to downward dog. Just one more time. And pause in your downward dog. Taking a couple of breaths here. And bending your knees all the way down, Alasana baby pose. Either resting your arms beside your thighs or arms in front of you, giving a nice stretch. Good. Beautiful. Let's come all the way back again to standing. When you're standing, please. Coming to open wide legs, arms to the side. Take your hands behind you in Anjali Mudra or holding your elbows. So this helps for maintain the health around the shoulder head. And bow forward. Coming all the way back again to standing. Try to maintain your hands behind you and pivot on your heels towards the variation of Parvasvanasana. And then exhale, bow forward as your left leg is pointing in front of you. The right leg very strong. And keeping your hips square. Slowly, inhale, chest curl to the mat, bending the left leg, and we move here towards Virabhadrasana 3 variation, warrior 3. Very strong back leg. Bending the left leg, with control, step back with your right, lift your chest, pivot on your heels, Parvasvanasana towards the right side, square your hips, bow forward. Chest curl to the mat. Virabhadrasana 3. Lift the back leg. Back to center. Wide stand. And release. Jump to the center of your mat. Pause. Notice the transition. Let's go back again to the top of your mat. Inhale, Utkatasana chair pose. Exhale, Uttanasana forward bend. Inhale, elongating, looking forward. Exhale, jump back into plank. So it's a little bit of a flow here for arm strength and core. Exhale, push back into downward dog. Right leg up and high. As you exhale, start bringing your right knee towards your chest and sliding your torso towards the plank. Inhale, kick back again. Exhale, now bring your right knee to the outside of your right armpit. Exhale, push back. Bring the right foot down. Let's do the left. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, bring the left knee towards your chest. kick back. Now exhale, left knee to the outside of your left armpit and go back. Exhale back into downward dog. So at home you can build this series a little bit farther, like 3 more times, 5 more times. Inhale, come forward into plank. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, slide forward to upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, now Bachistasana, side stretch towards your right side. So rotate on the outside of your right foot. Maybe taking your left foot above your right. Bachistasana, side plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Bachistasana, side plank on your left. Exhale, back into downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, slide forward. Upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Look forward. Bend your knees and walk or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, coming all the way back again to standing, gentle back bend. Back to your heart. Pause. Inhale, Utkatasana. This time we're going to add the twist to Utkatasana. Chair pose. Sitting low, hands to your heart. Compact your hips, twist to the right. Maybe opening your arm. Back center. And twisting to the opposite side, to your left. Back to center. Exhale. Uttanasana. Looking forward. And jump back to downward dog. Resting pose. Nice massage to the spine, to your shoulders. Good. Now we're going to start doing this prep or baby steps towards, they call it a feather, peacock feather. So, Machendrasana. The idea is that you have the same foundation of your dolphin, and then we're just going to lift one leg off the mat. That's it. Again, you just can only stay in downward dog and work with one leg off the mat until you build the strength. Inhale and exhale. Now start walking your shoulders towards the height of your elbows, aligning your shoulders and elbows. Penetrate between your shoulder blades. And from here, inhale, lift the right leg. Now pause, switching sides. And release, back into baby pose. Balasana. Okay, so now, start making things even more interesting. We're going to start building towards handstand. So you're going towards one wall, and at the wall, you sit against, your back against the wall, straight your legs. So this is going to be kind of the distance for your handstand. So where your heels finish, you're going to place the heels of your hands pretty much at that distance. So you start building the foundation with your downward dog. So have your heels at the baseboard and exhale, push, bringing your chest toward your thighs. And then start climbing on that wall until you find kind of your legs are going to create a 90 degrees angle with your torso. Then as you start straightening your legs, you're going to feel that your chest wants to pump back. So you want to maintain your heart moving towards the wall. Same foundation as your downward dog. Breathing nicely. And exhale, release. Back to that downward dog. Back to center. Good work. Let's go back again to the top of your mat. Feel the heat in your body. So again, at home, you can just always choose one series and work with that, building up to 3-5 repetitions. And then slowly with time, you're going to start building that strength and also confidence. And that's what kind of the theme of the practice today is about, the attitude. Sometimes it's our fear that doesn't allow us to move away from that comfort zone. Sometimes we just feel too comfy where we are and we don't try nothing new. So just to give you an invitation to open your mind and move from there. Open your legs. For goddess pose or horse stand. Toes facing out. And start sitting low. Hands to your heart. Aligning your shoulders with your hips. Soft to your gaze. Inhale, arms in front of you, and pull that imaginary band, pull it back. Inhale, hands back again to the heart. Straight your arms, interlace your fingers, and place your head onto your hands, creating a gentle back bend between your shoulder blades. Raise your arms, all the way back again to standing. Open your legs a little bit wider, keeping the same alignment. Exhale, taking your right hip towards your right leg, and then switching to the other side. Back to the right. Maybe here we'll be able to have our hands around our ankles. And then let's go to the other side. Back to center. Maybe keep holding onto your ankles or your big toe. This time heels slightly facing out. Exhale, guiding the crown of your head towards the mat. Back center, hands on the mat. Right hand around your sacrum so you feel that the twist is coming from the torso, not from the hips. And then stretch your right arm up the ceiling. Back to center, and now twist to the left. Back center. Walking your feet closer together. And come, sitting on your mat for Konasana, butterfly. Hold onto your big toes. Maintain the strength and the stability to your seat. Giving space to the spine as we bow forward and we bow back to the heart, back to the intention. Inhale, come back again, sitting. Opening your legs here for Upavista Konasana. If you might need to sit on a higher surface, please fold a mat, blanket, towel to protect your spine. You can hold around your big toe. And it's just a gentle pull, only to invite the heart to slide forward. So hopefully we lead our life through the intelligence, through our heart, and not through our ego, through our fear. Inhale, elongate, and exhale, bow. Inhale, look forward, And slowly coming back again, center, back to your seat. Take your knees back towards you. Give yourself a nice caring hug. Straight your legs for Dandasana. So Janushisasana. You're going to maintain your right leg strong on the mat. And then bend the left knee, bringing the left heel to the opposite groin. So you can extend your Janushisasana like this. Or actually, if there's access to your physical body, you can do half Padmasana here. Then inhale and exhale, bow forward. Keep holding towards the mount of your toes, look forward, slide your heart forward and back to center. Gently, Dandasana, both legs together. Switching sides again, you can do Janushisasana or place the right foot on top of your left leg for half Padmasana leg here. Straight your arms, coming back to center. Dandasana. Interlace your fingers, raise your arms, take your upper arm behind you. Stay strong to your legs and your hips. And bow forward, keeping your arms behind your ears. Then relax your arms, maybe holding your feet with your hands. Exhale, bow maybe a little bit deeper. Paschimottanasana. Inhale, look forward, and slowly back again into Dandasana. Cross your left leg above your right, and twisting towards your left. Back to center, and twist to the opposite side. Back to center, back into Dandasana. Just keep working and building towards Padmasana. So one foot above the opposite thigh, then the other. And remember that you can always do just only half Padmasana, half lotus pose. Sitting nice and tall, taking your hands behind you, pushing the mat, lift to the heart. So we align our heart, our intention with the highest will. Back to center. And some breaths here. Receiving from your practice. And then I invite you to now cultivate this space for your personal contemplation, meditation. To embrace this opportunity to be, to acknowledge what it is. And then maybe finishing with your Shavasana, the last relaxation. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Namaste.